Addressing Crime in Trinidad and Tobago, Beyond Rhetoric by Prime Minister Rowley, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley's recent statements on the crime situation in Trinidad and Tobago have drawn attention to the government's stance on law enforcement and justice. While his words convey a sense of urgency and commitment, here are 10 reasons to believe that the statements may fall short of providing tangible solutions to the nation's crime problems. 1. Vague solutions. The Prime Minister's speech lacks specific, actionable measures that can be implemented immediately to curb crime rates. 2. Overemphasis on public information. While citizen cooperation is vital, relying heavily on public information without strengthening law enforcement capabilities may not be sufficient. 3. Judicial delays. Mentioning managed automatic delays in the judiciary system points to a systemic issue that requires more than just swift processing. It needs comprehensive judicial reform. 4. Absence of holistic approach. The speech does not address the need for a holistic approach that includes social programs, education, and economic opportunities to tackle the root causes of crime. 5. Lack of accountability. There is no mention of accountability measures for law enforcement agencies to ensure they are effectively combating crime. 6. Resource allocation. The promise to resource the fight against crime is vague and does not detail how resources will be allocated or prioritized. 7. Community engagement. The speech does not outline plans for community engagement or how the government will work with local leaders to address crime at the community level. 8. Preventive measures. There is a lack of emphasis on preventive measures, such as youth outreach programs, which are crucial for long-term crime reduction. 9. Data-driven strategies. The absence of a mention of data-driven policing strategies suggests a gap in adopting modern law enforcement techniques. 10. International cooperation. Given the transnational nature of many crimes, there is no mention of international cooperation to combat issues like drug trafficking and money laundering. In conclusion, while the Prime Minister's statements acknowledge the severity of the crime problem in Trinidad and Tobago, they stop short of outlining a clear, comprehensive strategy for addressing the issue. The nation's citizens are in need of a detailed plan of action that goes beyond condolences and calls for public cooperation, a plan that includes systemic reforms, community involvement, and a multifaceted approach to prevention and enforcement.